I said, well, what if we called it by the initials? Because at the time, FGL had done Holy. And he looked at me deadpan and goes, you want to call the song Blab? And I realized how stupid that was right then. Hey y'all, I'm Shane McAnally, and I've written songs like T-Shirt by Thomas Rhett, One Night Standards by Ashley McBride, Next Girl by Carly Pierce. But today, we're talking about Body Like a Back Road by Sam Hunt, because I wrote that. It took us over a year to write Body Like a Back Road. I mean, there were so many different versions that Sam could have used, and he just wanted to carve it out, make sure it was just right. It started with the title, and then we wrote the chorus, and we had so many different versions of the chorus. Josh Osborne and I are sort of into wordplay to a fault, and there's only so much of that will work in a song before the listener is like, okay, we get it, you're clever. Luckily, Sam is the type that says, okay, we can do a couple of those, like I know every curve like the back of my hand, or I could drive with my eyes closed. I recently found the actual original lyrics, and there are about 8 versions of the verses. Up to the very night that they were sending it in, like hitting send, to go out to DSPs, he changed the lyric in the last hour, and that was the lyric that says, it took me like 6 weeks. Writing with him, it is such a different process. It's almost impossible for me to describe how different it is, because we'll write a song, rework a song, and then not hear a word about it for 6 months, and then he'll come in with a whole new version and go, I was thinking this fits me more. It used to be a bit exhausting because you think you know what's going to happen, and then he comes in and changes everything. I've found it to be exhilarating now because I know there's not pressure in the room to get the song perfect, because he's going to take it and do his thing with it no matter what. So we're really there to just edit, help support him, maybe bring a hook in or something for him to then go and do his thing that nobody's ever even seen, because he does it by himself. We always joke that even when a song is on the radio, he'll call us and say, hey, do we need a bridge? And we're like, I think it might be too late. People say it's rapping. It's not. It's like this thing he created. I call it talk singing, where he's sort of singing notes, but he's talking. It's very hard to do. And you also feel like an idiot when you do it. Like if we sing it in a writer's night, it just feels so goofy to be, he can do it because he's so good looking and he has all this charisma, but me sitting up there going, she got braids in her hair. It's ridiculous. So I didn't know it was going to be like the longest running #1 by a solo artist in history, but the main thing we had going for us was the anticipation of what Sam would do next after Montevallo had been so successful, and there was a long period of time because he wanted to wait for the right thing. I think that gave us a leg up instantly because he was coming off of so much success and people wanted to see what he was going to do next. There was pressure on it too. It had to be great. It just felt like a no-brainer when Zach Krall played us the finished product. You could sing the chorus by the time the second chorus came around. It sounded like something kids would sing along to, even though that may not be appropriate. And I know my kids know every word of it. And that's very telling, So, yeah, I knew it was going to be a hit. I felt pretty confident. Although I've been confident in the past, and that doesn't always mean anything. But, yeah, I felt pretty good about it.